finally, we are on the last slide. I feel like this one was a really long one. Sorry, guys. At least it took me a really long time to make because I kept messing up. So anyways, the last thing we really need to do here is we have to add a home button to slides 3 through 7. So what that means is after you click, so if I was here and I clicked on Leo and I'm in slideshow mode, and I go to Leo slide, there needs to be a button that I can click and it will take me back to this slide so that whoever was watching my PowerPoint can now go back and click through the other elements. So you can add any home button you want. You can design it yourself. You can get one from Google, or just because for lack of time, I'm just going to go to the Insert tab because I actually have a home button, and I'm going to go to Shapes. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. They have an Action button option, and I'm just going to select the home button there. And then I can draw it. And then, ooh, look at that. Because it's an action button, it automatically came up to hyperlink to. And so if you use that option, then go ahead and where it says hyperlink to, go ahead and hyperlink it back to slide number 2, because that's where you're going to want it to go. So I'm going to select, in this case, you're going to come down here to slide and just choose slide 2 and then hit OK. If you chose to add in your own button, either designed it or got one from Google, same thing that you did with your images, you'll just right click on it and hit that add hyperlink option that's in there and go that way and do it that way. And then you can reformat your button. It doesn't have to stay like this. You can resize it. You can put it anywhere you want to put it. I would keep it in the same place on all of your slides though. Don't have it in different places because people like uniformity. And you can change the color and all that if you want to jazz it up some to match your color scheme. So let me show you what that looks like in slide. Make sure you watch it from current slide to make sure that it does work. So when I come down here and click on my home button, it should take me back to slide number 2. Yep, it worked. Now, once you have your home button formatted, you can just copy and paste it to the rest of your slides because each one of slides 3 through 7 all need a home button. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to hit Control-C. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit Control-V and then do the same thing for the rest of my slides. Okay, now your very last thing that you can do if you really want to jazz it up, add in that extra effort that I love to see, you can add in transitions and animations to any parts of your slides if you want to. So remember, your transitions are when you go from one slide to the next. So if I wanted to click on slide 1, I can come up here to transitions and pick a transition. Really easy and really quick and really jazzes up your slideshow. So you can go through there and add in transitions. You can also hit apply to all. So if I didn't want to add in individual transitions, I can just pick the one I want, hit apply to all. And then you can see over here, this little star means they'll have a transition. So when I watch it, my slideshow, play from beginning, you can see I've got my transitions in there. And then the other thing, like I said, you can do if you want to add in animations, that's also really jazzes it up. So remember to add animations, you would just click the objects that you want to animate, come up here to animations, and then you can add your entrance, your emphasis, your exit, all that if you want to. And it's not letting me do that, but you know how to do that. All right, so pause me now if you want to do all that. And then when you come back, I'm going to talk to you about turning it in. Oh, also don't forget, when you're done at the very end, the very last thing you need to do is make sure to save it, Control-S. So last step, we're going to go ahead and submit the link this time. So in order to submit the link, once again, make sure you've saved it or I won't get your saved changes, and hopefully you save it to your OneDrive, because if you didn't save it to your OneDrive, you won't be able to share the link. But once you're ready, you're all the way done, you're going to come up here to share. And then you're going to come down here where it says get a sharing link. I don't need to be able to edit it. Doesn't really matter. I don't need to be able to. Brady. Okay, sorry, my son is got friends over and they're being loud. Where was I? Okay, so you're gonna hit a create a view only link, and then you'll just hit copy. And then when you go into Schoology now, because it's a link, when you hit submit and you get that little pop up, normally you're on the upload tab. You'll need to go to the I think it says create tab, and then you'll paste that link in that text box and then submit. Also, make sure that you submitted your graphic organizer. Okay, thanks guys.